What's up, guys, and welcome back to another exciting video. If you guys are new here, my name is Lewis. Make sure to start off by smashing that subscribe button. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So today, guys, we have some good news and we have some bad news. The good news is we are starting on the new trunk setup. It should actually be done today, not the final dressing up, but for the most part, the new floor along with the new tank stand and all that good stuff should be in today if all goes well. Fingers are crossed. The bad news: where I live, guys, my exit to get out of my apartment is very steep, and even aired up completely, I still will scrape sometimes. Well, there was a car parked in the street, so I couldn't angle it enough going that way, and then a car was also coming in, so I had to dead go straight. And what happened was my rear fins on the diffuser actually caught, and we damaged the diffuser, guys. Thankfully, the bodywork that I did on the diffuser is really strong and really good. So thankfully, it didn't damage it horribly bad. But it's a quick fix, but it did happen, and it sucks. But let me show you guys. So when I pulled out, it caught right here, and it took a chip out right there, and then it cracked it from there all the way to there. So again, nothing too bad, but it did happen. Okay, guys, so we just got all the air released from the tank, and the main hose disconnected right here. So real quick, let's just take a final look. I know my trunk is messy again, I apologize for that, but let's just take a final look of this setup we have, which honestly it would have looked good had I finished it, but it's the flooring that's just jank. It's broken, so it moves around a lot, and this setup really doesn't give me much space. So take a look, guys, because this is going to change big time. Alright, guys, it is out. Took a little bit. Here is the mess, all the wires, but yeah. So I don't know how much I'm going to record of this, just because I need to finish this fast. Obviously I can't keep my car here, and I have to pick my girlfriend up as soon as she's off of work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out, put the new floor in, see how it looks, see if everything's good, and then we're just gonna go ham from there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, guys, so I had to do a little bit of cutting, but we got it. Again, I need to add wood there and then a piece there as well, but for the most part it fits really nice. This is all down, so we just have to push it down a little bit more, screw it down. So what I'm gonna do right now is make some marks, because the cables are going to have to come through like the grounds. So I'm going to make a little bit of a mark, and I'm going to cut out pretty much a good like little square, but the tank stand's going to cover it, so you're not going to see it, so no issue there. And then eventually we'll cut out something like this to where we can get to the grounds, or below. Alright, an update: we got the flooring for the final time. It needs to be screwed down still. We got the management bolted in. We got this square cut out. The management's going to cover it. That's so I can run all my cables through my grounds and everything and get that all, taken care of. Actually, no, I don't know, because I still have to ground out my compressors, but I think we're good. I'll probably try to find a new spot, that way I don't have to remove this again. But pretty much now I got to take all this apart, screw what I'm going to screw down onto here, and then the compressors, find a home for them. So I'm trying to keep you guys updated the most I can. I'm not really recording me doing it. I'm just going to keep you updated throughout the process. Alright, guys, well, we have another downside on top of the cracked diffuser. So there you go. Here's my mess, not knowing what to do. When I was drilling into the thing to mount the tank, it caught and it ripped all of the fabric off, and on top of it, the mounting positions are too wide. My measurement was off by like ½ an inch on each side. So I'm gonna have to either weld new tabs or something, and that's the only thing. And then I'm gonna have to rip it all apart again another day and have to redo all of that again somehow. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, so we kind of have an issue right now. Alright, guys, so here's an update. Cleaned up my mess a little bit. Shane's over there working on tabs for that to mount in a different spot. I'm doing all the electrical. I know right here it looks a little scary, but main thing, guys, when you guys are doing this, a word of advice: just stay calm and remember how you took it apart, and look at diagrams and just, you know, just take your time. But it's coming together. I just fired it up. And the remote and everything turns on. I hear clicking for when I click that, or you know, for when I hit it. So far it's looking good. I'm gonna electrical tape everything right now, and hopefully everything's good. The next step is really hook all this up to the new location, and so on and so forth. So I'll keep you guys updated. Nowhere near done yet, guys, but I think we got the electrical figured out. This is an idea of how it's gonna look. Obviously a lot cleaner. That I'm gonna sand. I'll probably take a bag eventually, put it over this, and then sand all of that and get that taken care of. But I think I got the electrical done. So really it's a matter of the new tabs bolted down, and then bolt those in place, which I think I'm gonna take those off now, the compressors, and get those into their new home. That way, as soon as Shane's done over there making the new tabs, we can just bolt that in and we're done. So I sort of got everything hooked up. We're gonna test it right now. And already the remote did turn on, so that's good. So the remote's on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, I know why. No, same problem happened last time. The pressure switch has to be hooked up, otherwise it has no idea how much pressure is there, therefore the compressors will not turn on. Alright, so we're just gonna pretty much just hook this up. Okay. They should turn on, hopefully. Check it out. Lights on. Let's find out. Yes. We're good. We are golden. Turn this back off. Woo! It's a lot of work today. So now, fire, little bitch. Pretty much that's what we need to do. So this is gonna most likely be a 2-day video, as in, like, we're gonna pretty much get it completely hooked up and everything and running today. But as far as fine-tuning it, like there's a few adjustments basically I have to make. That'll be another day, because Shane's in the shower right now, and he's pretty much taking off for work, and then I have to pick up my girlfriend from work, and I have no time at all. But for the most part, it looks good. It's gonna look done for the most part, but there's a few, like I said, there's a few things that I have to do. So let me go ahead and walk you through real quick. So as you can see, we still have the tank, but this is the setup right here. So the box still has to be screwed down. I have to go get something for that. These cables that are right here, I have to run them through the back, because it's going to go behind there and then come out through a hole I made. So that'll be cleaned up. And then where the hose lines come through the board into there, there's not enough space, so it's connecting them is extremely hard. So I'm gonna have to cut out a huge little notch back there. That way I can go ahead and get those hooked up properly. Hooking the tank up now, before I was able to move that board all the way like back and forth, but because it's hooked up with the hose lines, it doesn't really move much further than where it's at. So hooking up the tank now is gonna be pretty difficult, but that's the last part. I have to do that. I have to drill out a hole from here, which is where this hose lines will be. So it's gonna go into there and then into the management itself. And then for the most part, pretty much hook up the compressors and we're done. But as you can see though, it does look a lot better. This side we still have to make, and then that side we still have to make. That's not going to be too difficult. And then once everything is completely fine-tuned, that's when I'll pretty much come up with an idea and we'll start really dressing it up. I know I want to do hardwood flooring. As for this, I don't really know. We'll see. Just because I don't feel like taking all that back apart, unscrewing everything and so on and so forth. So we'll figure it out. But at least once the tank is in, we're going to have a pretty nice looking trunk again, or at least a full size trunk for the most part, except for that and that, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's better than what we had. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, guys, because like I said, it is, right now it is 4:09. Shane leaves in half an hour. I have no time, so I'm hoping to finish this before he leaves, because I really don't want to be here anymore. And then so I'm gonna try to get that done, and I'll just show you guys either here or when I get back home when we're actually in shade and you can see it a lot better. So it's actually the next day. I told you guys as soon as I get home I'm gonna show you the whole trunk setup, blah 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 blah. Well, I didn't end up recording just because I was in such a horrible mood from everything that happened yesterday, from my diffuser cracking to the entire fabric ripping off of the box that I worked really hard on, to just tons of little things along the way. Every single thing just kept on going wrong. Hey, home from picking up my girlfriend, there was this shelf, like this little book stand kind of thing. I was like, it looked pretty nice. I mean, the top shelf was broke, just hanging on, but it looked pretty nice. The wood was nice, it was clean, so I took it. And I'm happy I did, because I kind of made something out of it, and I still have a lot more wood to use, which I'll probably use the leftover wood for those side pieces. You guys saw how I have to make them, so rather than going and buying wood or trying to get wood from somebody, I pretty much found it on the street. But yesterday I came home, I was just kind of chilling out for the night, and I thought, you know what, let's work on this box a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys right now. So it's not done by any means. I was actually gonna paint it black, but it actually looks pretty clean, just the regular wood grain. So I changed it up a little bit, the box. Before you could see the management exposed, so I kind of said screw it and left it not exposed, I guess you can say. So okay, all right, so this is what we have. It's like, as you can see, it's just nice little wood grain, and the trimming that I made for it, actually I had to cut it basically here and here and make a new centerpiece, so that's why it's not painted. Part of it is, but the rest will be painted. But this is an idea of how it'll be. So we'll have the black trimming, and then it's going to go down like that as well. So all those screws at the top, you're not going to see those ones. You will, but I'll probably take like black nail polish or something and just, you know, color those in. Same with the top, you won't really see them at all for the most part. The sides you will, but the compressors will pretty much be there, so oh well. So yeah guys, so usually I had the management right here, if you guys remember. I mean, I'm sure you do. And I just said screw it, I just wanted it done. This is a nice look as well. Maybe I'll put something right here, get a sticker made and put like my, you know, my brand right there, Royal Spades or something. Or my YouTube, I don't really quite know yet, to be honest. Maybe I'll have my girlfriend tag it, because she knows how to do that. So but yeah guys, this is the new look. And I mean, we already have the holes drilled out for the tank, so we're looking really good. Alright guys, a little update. We got the tank fully bolted down. This is pretty much how it looks. I have all the trimming in place. We had to cut, obviously, instead of going all the way back. It just stops right there. Right now they're taped together on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and use my plastic welder and just throw in a few tacks on the inner side. That way it's one piece. And then we'll go ahead and paint this piece black. These are already cut out to size and everything, so we're good there. So once this is welded and painted black, I just either have to figure out how I'm gonna glue it down, or how I'm gonna get it to stay, or 3M tape or whatever it might be, and then pretty much this setup is ready to go back in and kind of running all my lines. If you guys remember, there was a huge cluster. All these wires were just packed pretty much right there. So we get rid of that. That's how it looks. So now I just have all my connector pieces, and what they do is they run up right through there. They go all the way up. You can see them right here for now, but they come out right there. And what I'm going to be doing with that, where that blue tape is, all of this is going to be wrapped in electrical tape. And then I'm going to use a little clamp that goes around that and it screws up. Okay guys, here it is. So as you can see, everything's super clean. The wires are tucked up right there, but nobody's really going to see them when you're, just looking at the car. Looks really good. I got the light placement back in. That was broken, so I screwed that back into place. So yeah, all we got to really do, sorry for the focus, come on, is get this in there. And then it's going to be looking good, especially once we get the trim on, which is done. I welded the two pieces, painted it. Let me tell you guys, this looks really good. So I'm super stoked. And then this wood right here and all of this is what's going to be used for that and right there. So we're looking really, really good, guys. I'm extremely happy. I cannot wait. What's up, guys? Alright, so it is another day. It's actually Thursday now. This video's dragging out way longer than what I wanted, but for the most part, the trunk is done. I got the new setup completely down. It looks really good. I actually really like it a lot. To be honest, I think I like this better than the other setup that I had. So it kind of worked out having this kind of, everything that went wrong kind of worked out, to be honest. I do have one small leak. It turns out it's the fitting. So I'm gonna need to go get a new fitting, but the leak isn't as bad though. I kept the car aired up and it took a long time for it to air out. So that's good. So let me show you. Alright, so here is the new setup. Right here. So I went ahead and mounted it down, as you can see, right here with just two brackets. I'm going to put another one right there later though. The trimming is the same trimming that I had on the old one, but what I had to do was cut it and make a new centerpiece, because now that I put the wood on, it made it longer, or bigger than what it was. So I had to make a new centerpiece, and then I welded them together, and then I made these pieces, and then I welded that to this, and then I painted the inner part of it. So it turned out looking really, really good. Just enough clearance up at top. You know what? Why is my light not working? I just realized that. Let me see. Are we not plugged in, or? I'm gonna check that out right now. But yeah, so we're looking really good. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I think what I'm gonna end up doing in the future though is pulling the tank out, which unfortunately means pulling all of this forward. It's a lot of work just to do that, but I think I want to paint the tank white. I think that would look really cool. But yeah, we have all our stuff right here, as you guys can see. We'll tidy that up a little bit nicer. What I have to do is drop the floor, put a zip tie through it. That way, we don't keep getting a bunch of slack up there like that. But for the most part, it doesn't look bad at all. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. Now this wood right here is going to be used for this, and right here I need to put that back in. And then once that's on, pretty much I'm going to go get some sound deadening, and we're going to put it right where the compressors are. That way it makes it very quiet and it's not obnoxious inside the car. And then pretty much eventually we'll start building the floor. But I'm super happy. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. I have a ton of space in here now, like a lot. Like I have an actual trunk again. That feels really good, especially once this is done and that's done. It'll be really cool. So that's my trunk, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I know this took longer than I thought. It's just everything just kept going wrong, and it was a pretty difficult setup to work with, to be honest. Having to cut that square out to get the hose lines through, so on and so forth. It was pretty difficult, but we definitely knocked it out. I'm super pleased with it. I can't wait to start showing off my trunk again. And I think I'm gonna have my girlfriend or just get a sticker made and put right there. I think that'll look cool with my brand, Royal Spades. You already know. So alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too random. I don't really know. I just kept recording and recording. But stay tuned for my next video, guys. We are painting the rear bumper that you guys saw in my previous videos, so definitely stay tuned for that. Am I recording that? Actually, I don't even know. Apparently I am now. So yeah, we'll probably paint that, and I'll probably just show you guys a little bit of it. So stay tuned, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you guys aren't already. Get me to 1,000 subscribers. We are very, very close. We did not hit my goal of 1,000 before the end of April. It's okay. It was a long shot. It is what it is. But hope to see you guys in the next one. And until then, peace out.